maybe I can tell you now, I'll tell you a little bit. I'm doing now on, I don't know if you get Mad Men yet? Is this everyone here? It's on AMC, there's a series called Mad Men. Well, I know. I'm on a series called Rubicon, that I guess maybe will come. And I'm on that now, and then I have this verlorene in Zeit. And the story of that is it's a very interesting story about a young woman, a Jewish woman who is in Auschwitz, and she meets a Polish boy who is in Auschwitz because he was part of the Polish resistance. And they fall in love in the camp, and because of the boy's job, they have the opportunity to be alone, and she gets pregnant. And the Polish boy is part of the resistance, and his job is, he has some film of Auschwitz, and his job with the resistance is to get the film out and take it to Warsaw so the rest of the world will know what is happening in Auschwitz. So he has a plan to escape, and he uses her to help him escape. And they escape from Auschwitz, and they run, and the guards don't get them, and they go to his house in Poland. And when they're there, he has to go to Warsaw with the film, and she stays, and he doesn't come back. And she asks his brother, where is he? And he says, he's dead. The Tomasz, the man you love, is dead. And then she leaves, and Tomasz comes back, and they tell him that she is dead. So they both think the other one is dead. And then the film leaves for 30 years, and she has, in the meantime, the Americans picked her up, and she moved to New York, and she is living in New York with me, my part. I play a psychiatrist, and we're married. And she has been looking for this Tomasz, and we have a very happy marriage. She's been looking for this Tomasz for a long time, and she thinks he's dead. And then one day, she's in a little shop, Geschäft, is that what it is? Yeah, Geschäft, yeah. And she sees him off in Fernsehen, she sees him, and she's being interviewed as a survivor of Auschwitz, and she knows that's him, that he's alive. And so she remembers her love for him. He was her first love. He saved her life. And so all this comes back, and she's very troubled. And I know that she's troubled, my character, but she won't tell me what, and then finally I figure out that that's what it is. So she calls him in Poland, and I decide that she has to go and see him. So she goes to Poland to see him, and the movie, I don't know, I will be curious to find out what the ending is, because they shot, as they sometimes do, they shot two endings. One of them was, she's on the bus in Poland, and she sees him, and she realizes that her life with him is over, and she doesn't even get out of the bus. She just keeps going, and you assume she comes back to New York. To me, the other ending is she gets off the bus, and she speaks with Tomasz, the man now, and you don't know what will happen to her, whether she will